Hello and welcome. This is Clown, and I didn't finish my game. That's it. I didn't finish the game. I it was like a few days after I started, learning how to make games again. I decided, hey, why don't I just try and do a game jam? And so I found, I think it was like Cozy Jam, Spring Cozy Jam or something. And I was like, okay, look, they're like cozy, short, small games, 3 day long. I think I can handle this. And so I kind of went in there and I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a bee game, right? I don't know why I just had bees in the mind. But I think I probably got a little out of hand. I actually here I'm gonna put the game in the background right now because essentially my idea was it was basically just like a little clicker game where you like send out bees to collect nectar so you can make honey, and then you would, I don't know, it's kind of like it's a clicker game, so you would collect honey so that you can then upgrade so you could collect more nectar so you could make more honey so you could upgrade more. And that was it, just a little infinite clicker type thing. And I wanted to like send out, or kind of clicker, because you would click to like send out the bees, and eventually you'd automatically start sending out bees. You just hire, you had like, okay, it got a little weird. I got lost in the sauce a little bit when I was thinking about it, but it was like you were a sentient bee who commanded non-sentient bees. However, there were other sentient bees that you could hire so that you could delegate tasks to them, like producing honey and sending out workers and protecting the hive. Basically, way too much stuff for a 3 day really cozy jam. And then that's also when I started thinking, man, this isn't cozy at all. I'm like, you're like a capitalist bee that basically has fucking, I don't want to call them slaves, but kind of what they are. Yeah, I guess I kind of had pawns in the mind because I had just played Dragon's Dogma 2, and so I had like pawns in the brain. I was like, ooh, bees, but they're like pawns? Except without the defining feature of pawn that someone else, a real person, made them. I guess technically that's me, but either way, what I ended up actually doing is literally just you spam A, bees go out, they fly to a flower, come back with nectar, and they just slowly count up, and you can increase the speed at which they get to the destination, the speed at which they collect the nectar, which are mislabeled, by the way. Everything is mislabeled. As you can see, the flowers randomly grew two sizes, and that's because it was an a feature I was experimenting with, or a mechanic I was experimenting with, that well, it was literally on the last day, so where I decided I'm not gonna finish this. I have to go to sleep because I have work tomorrow. So it was a goofy little experience, if I have to say so myself. But you know what? The real question is, why? Why didn't I finish this game? Because obviously that's what you really want to reflect on. Because obviously I do plan on doing more jams. I actually am doing a jam currently, and I really should be putting time into that and not making a video. But ha ha ha. But lessons learned, I guess. For one, definitely gotta plan out my games a little bit better. This one I had actually no plan going into it. I wrote a note card, had some ideas on it, and then I just kind of went crazy. And I didn't finish my game. Another thing is, I should probably really work on theming a bit because this was not a cozy game. I need to think about that a little bit more. Sometimes you just kind of start adding stuff and you're like, oh, this is a good idea. Well, maybe it might be a good idea, but should I use it? Does it fit what I'm supposed to do? Maybe, maybe not. Is it gonna fit my time frame? Definitely not. I had like this whole thing where you were gonna like conquer a garden. Honestly, you know what? I should probably write this down and actually make this into its own game at some point. So hold on, garden conquest. All right, I wrote it down, and I think it's a fire idea. Okay, but yeah, just more time. Also, more like good dedicated time, like actually do something. Like sometimes I just stare at my. I was doing this on my laptop, but that's also another thing. Really shouldn't have done this on the laptop. That actually just pissed me off. But dedicate more time, have more quality of that time to be higher work quality. Scope your game out correctly. And you know what? Stop being, yeah, I gotta really stop being stubborn with some of these things, because I could have just used the pathfinding and easily. It took me way too long to have them spawn, go to a flower, and then come back. I do not want to say how long it took me to do that, because G develops object picking. I do not understand how you are able to just like it just wouldn't work. half the time. And it's not even it's that it wouldn't pick the right one, so I think it just go crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb, but the whole time I could have literally just used pathfinding. I could have given pathfinding, said, all right, just pick a random plant, pathfind to that plant, and then go back to that. And after a certain amount of time, once you've completed, reach your destination, just chill there, wait for a little bit, and then pathfind back and bring that. And that way would have been easy. I could have easily just set the speed to be a variable. I could have set everything else up, and that would have probably taken me like unironically like 20 minutes, maybe. Honestly, even less, maybe like 10 minutes instead of a very long time. Which, to be fair, I didn't even work on this game that long. I worked on maybe like 1 to 2 hours every night after work. So, but yeah, that was the first jam I ever tried to do, like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I don't even remember how long ago it was. It was bit of a failure. I didn't finish it, but you know what? I probably really didn't learn anything from it because I'm probably doing the same mistakes on my new game. But it just takes a little while to really internalize my things. Like, I mean, I guess for my new jam game, I wrote out a plan and everything, and at least it's a 7-day jam, so I think it's all possible in 7 days. But they also say, I've heard that advice of, multiply that by 3. So we'll see how this one comes out. But yeah, this is it. This has been how I didn't finish my first jam game, and hopefully the next one I do finish, and hopefully my next video, or one of my next videos, is I finish the jam game, and it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one, and have a good day.